There is a silent truth about your career, your business, and your daily labor that almost no one will ever say to your face. It is the single factor that dictates whether the next 3 decades of your life will be spent ascending to new heights or simply treading water. This factor isn't your natural-born talent. It isn't just how hard you push yourself, and it isn't even who you know. The ultimate decider of your professional destiny is whether you have made yourself genuinely difficult to replace. Look around you. The professional world is saturated with individuals who are technically competent. They arrive on time, they complete their assigned tasks, and they meet the basic requirements of their roles. They aren't bad at what they do, but they are invisible. If they walked away tomorrow, the gears of the organization would barely stutter. Within 2 weeks, a new face would be in that chair. Within a month, the team would have adjusted so completely that it would be as if the previous person never existed. The tragedy is that most people don't realize they are this replaceable until the moment they are actually let go. Contrast that with a different kind of professional. These individuals exist in the same companies and industries, but they operate on a different frequency. If they were to leave, the entire system would tremble. Leadership would lose sleep, clients would demand emergency meetings, and the search for a successor would take months. And even then, the replacement wouldn't be as effective. The gap between these two types of people isn't luck. It's the result of deliberate, strategic choices made over years. Your income, your reputation, and the respect you command are all downstream from one question. Would they feel the loss if you walked out? Your goal is to make yourself worth missing. That is the entire game. Many people mistake doing good work for job security. But good is a commodity. The market for good is overcrowded. To win, you don't aim to be slightly better at the same thing everyone else is doing. You aim to be rare. If 100 people can do what you do, you have zero leverage. You are a cog, and cogs are easily swapped. But when you become the person the organization depends on to function, the math flips. Now, they have to keep you happy. They have to listen to your voice. They have to pay you what you are truly worth, because the cost of losing you is simply too high. To get there, you must commit to 10 specific strategies. They aren't shortcuts, and they won't happen overnight, but they will move you from the replaceable list to the rare list. 1. Become a dealer in solutions, not a reporter of problems. Most people encounter an obstacle and immediately run to their superior, essentially handing over a broken toy and asking for it to be fixed. This is entry-level behavior, and it keeps you stuck there. Every time you present a problem without a potential answer, you are adding to your boss's workload. You become a tax on their time. Eventually, they subconsciously associate your name with stress. The rare person does the opposite. When a crisis hits, they sit with it. They evaluate the options and the trade-offs. When they finally speak to leadership, they say, "Here is what happened, here is the solution I recommend, and here is why." That conversation is faster, more productive, and leaves the boss feeling lighter. Your value is measured by the problems you solve minus the problems you create. Be the solution carrier too. Master the work others avoid. In every industry, there is unsexy work. The complex technical reports, the outdated systems, the processes no one has bothered to document. Most people avoid this work because they think it makes them look small. They chase glamorous, high-visibility projects instead. But here is the irony. Glamorous work is easily outsourced or automated. The foundational, boring work is what actually runs the business. If you are the only one who understands the engine, you own the engine. By taking on the tasks no one else wants, you build a moat around your position that no one else can cross. 3. Cultivate deep, cross-functional relationships. Most employees only know their immediate circle. The rare professional builds a web. They build real rapport with the major clients, the key suppliers, and the leaders in other departments. They understand that relationships aren't just personal, they are an asset to the company. If a client trusts you specifically, the company loses that trust if you leave. By becoming the human connection point that holds different parts of the business together, You create a presence that is far harder to replace than any technical skill. Once you have mastered the art of being a solution provider and have secured the foundational work others ignore, you must shift your focus toward how you are perceived in the wider marketplace. It isn't enough to be a hard worker. You must be a recognizable asset for. Become a specialist in a world of generalists. Most people aim for a vague reputation of being generally competent. They want to be seen as smart, dependable, and hardworking. While those are noble traits, they are also forgettable. If you are generally good at everything, you are easily confused with everyone else who is generally good. The individuals who are impossible to replace have a clear, definitive answer to the question, what is this person known for? Perhaps they are the salesperson who can close the accounts everyone else gave up on. Maybe they are the engineer who can salvage a failing system that no one else understands. They have attached their name to a specific high-value result. In a crowded market, the specialist acts as a magnet. People don't look for a generalist when they have a specific burning problem. They look for the expert. Choose one domain where you have a natural edge or a deep interest and spend the next 2 years becoming unreasonably good at it. When a problem arises in that specific area, your name should be the first and only one that comes to mind. 5. Develop a rare combination of skills. While becoming world-class in one single area is a difficult, lifelong pursuit, there is a faster path to rarity: skill stacking. It is much easier to be in the top 10% of 2 or 3 different fields than it is to be the absolute best in one. When you combine those skills, you create a profile that is almost non-existent in the job market. Consider the landscape. The world is full of talented writers, and it is full of brilliant data analysts. But the analyst who can write a compelling, persuasive narrative about that data is a unicorn. The engineer who understands the nuances of marketing, or the salesperson who can speak fluently about complex technical architecture. These people can name their price. To replace you, a company would have to find someone who possesses that exact combination of diverse talents. And that person simply doesn't exist. Look at your primary strength and ask yourself, what secondary skill, if added to this, would make me truly rare? Then, spend your time deliberately building that bridge. Point 6. Show up in the moments that matter. In every business, there are periods of calm, and there are moments of absolute crisis. Most people are happy to show up when things are easy, but they quietly disappear when the building is metaphorically on fire. The midnight emergency, the holiday deadline, the project that has turned into a disaster. Reputations are not built during the 9-to-5 routine. They are forged in the heat of a crisis. The people who stand their ground when things get uncomfortable are the ones leadership remembers for a decade. This isn't about burning yourself out on every minor issue. It's about identifying the critical moments that define the company's success and making sure you are present and active. When you are the one who stays until the job is done, you aren't just an employee. You are a partner. You move into a circle of trust that is reserved for the few. You become the person who can be relied upon when the stakes are highest, and that is a list that very few people ever make it onto. 7. Become the keeper of the map. Most employees only understand the narrow slice of the business that they directly touch. They know their tasks, but they have no idea how the broader engine actually generates its revenue, or where the critical failure points are. You must become a student of the entire system. Pay attention to how orders flow from one department to another. Understand which clients provide the most profit and why. Learn the history of the company's most important contracts and the quirks of its key suppliers. By documenting this knowledge and maintaining a map of the organization's inner workings, you become a strategic asset. There will come a day when a key person leaves or a system fails. And because you are the only one who understands how all the pieces fit together, you will be the one everyone turns to for answers. While others focus only on their own piece of the puzzle, you are the one who sees the whole picture. As you deepen your understanding of the system, you must shift from being someone who merely works within the business to someone who helps shape its future. This transition requires a level of courage and visibility that most professionals shy away from. Point 8. Speak up in the rooms where decisions are made. We have all been in those high-level meetings where senior leadership is debating the path forward. Most people in that room sit in silence, taking meticulous notes and telling themselves they are learning or being respectful. In reality, they are becoming invisible. If you are in the room and you contribute nothing, your seat is being wasted. The people who become truly indispensable are those who treat every meeting as an audition for the next, more important meeting. You don't need to dominate the conversation or talk just to be heard. Instead, aim to contribute one substantive, thoughtful point every single time. Ask the difficult question that everyone else is thinking but is too afraid to vocalize. Offer a perspective that simplifies a complex problem. By speaking up, you move from the category of an ectator, someone who just follows orders, to a shaper, someone who helps decide what those orders should be. Once you are seen as a shaper, your value to the organization changes forever. 9. Master your industry, not just your role. A common mistake is knowing your job perfectly, but knowing nothing about the world outside your office walls. The person who only knows their specific tasks is easily replaced by anyone else who can be trained in those same tasks. However, the person who understands the entire industry, the trends, the competitors, the new technologies, and the shifting regulations, brings a level of strategic context that is incredibly rare. Commit to spending a small portion of your week reading industry publications and studying the major players in your field. When you can connect what is happening at your desk to what is happening in the global market, you become a strategic advisor to your company. You can spot threats before they arrive and identify opportunities that others miss. You are no longer just an operational asset. You are a visionary. 10. Build a reputation that travels. Finally, you must realize that if your reputation only exists within your current company, you are still at risk. The truly irreplaceable professional has a name that precedes them. Their reputation travels through word of mouth, across the industry, and into other organizations. This happens when you produce work that is so consistently excellent that people can't help but talk about it. It happens when you help others generously and become known as a person of integrity and results. When your reputation travels, you never have to look for a job again. Opportunities find you. Negotiation becomes a formality because they already know they want you. You aren't just a resume, you are a brand. None of these 10 strategies require a genius-level IQ or a special set of circumstances. They are choices. Every day, you have the option to be a replaceable cog or a rare, high-value asset. Most people will choose the easy path. They will show up, do the bare minimum, and wonder why the big promotions and the massive raises never come their way. But you can choose differently. You can decide today to start building your moat. Pick just 3 of these strategies, the 3 that resonated with you most, and commit to them for the next 2 years. If you do, the version of you that exists 5 years from now will be unrecognizable. You will be the person they can't afford to lose. You will be the one the clients ask for by name. You will be the one who walks into any room with a level of respect and leverage that most people can only dream of. The path to being irreplaceably valuable starts now. Don't just do the job. Build the career you deserve. Become someone worth missing.